answer all the question. I think we have to make some sort of selection. So if you like purpose, you must go through the question and select most
Yes,
important questions
yes, I saw
as
the
you
question.
think. Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
There are a lot of.
the question. I prepared questions from number one to I numbered them from 1 to
Okay.
12.
Mm. Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Right, right.
First
Please wait.
question.
Yeah. First question
What
is,
is
what is the purpose of law in a society?
yes?
What is the
What
purpose of
is
law in a society?
yes? Excellent.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of laws in a society?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
But please be prepared. We have to wait until few others join. So please excuse me. We have to wait at least couple of minutes.
okay. I will wait.
Okay. Same time, if you can ask your daughter to join, I think she is being a lawyer. I think she can answer these questions quite well.
Yes, I
Lawyer
know
or
that.
law student? I think she is a law student. Am I
Yes.
correct? Okay. Miss Nivian, did you share the link to your daughter?
Yes. I think today you ask about Aya. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think she is going to for shopping today because
Okay. Right,
next
right.
Friday
Mm-hmm.
we have a party for my daughter, my sister's daughter. It's a
Mm-hmm.
wedding, her wedding.
Right, right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Can I answer first question?
Yeah, yeah. Now you can start. You can start. Yeah.
Okay.
Then
If you
other will
wanted
join.
to, start again the lesson to because when you upload it, there is a time without speaking. You want to start again, record.
Yeah. First question is, what is the purpose of law in a society? You can answer that question.
Okay.
What is the
Uh,
purpose of law in a society? I think you already prepared answer for this question.
yes.
So
Okay.
if it is so you can start that question. What is the purpose of law in a society?
Okay. First questions: what is the purpose of laws in a society? I think
Yeah.
it's a very important question because any society with with a law uh, is a very important thing to because people should follow rules to be more respect or to be more disciplined or disciplined.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hi, Arundhati. Nice to meet you again after a long time.
Yeah, how are you? After a long
I,
time.
yeah, I'm fine. Okay. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. Actually, I'm occupied with some other works. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
can't join any meetings.
Mm-hmm. What about Sunit? Will he join the meeting?
I guess he will be joining.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We just started. Today's topic is it's all about law.
Hmm.
Did you go through the questions which I shared?
No. Like I didn't
O-
go through.
Okay. I'll ask first question. What is the purpose of law in a society? What is the purpose of law in a society?
Okay. Okay, there is a like we need to have some law because like we need to be in organized from. If we don't have any law, then we can do
Mm-hmm.
anything. Like maybe there are some criminal, they can do everything if there is no law. So we want to live in organized way and security and in secure way. That's why we need to have law, and we can maintain the law to lead a good life. So I guess this is the main purpose to have a law.
Yeah, I can, I can agree with you. As in a civil society, civilized world, we should have a law. We should obey the
Yeah.
law. You know, a
Hmm.
law is imposed for the betterment of our society. Whatever thing you do, there is a limit. You can't violate that limit. Something you did for yourself may affect somebody else. So the your limit is that. So I think
Yeah.
purpose of law is in a society to have uh, uh, people or group of people in a society who behave.
To bring some discipline, to bring some discipline in us, and we can also keep the limitation, and we can't go beyond than that, because there are lots of criminal in our society. Like if we don't impose any law, like they can do anything, all even though they are doing offensive things, but we need to have law. Like they also can get scared. Okay, if I do all these things, like I will get punished.
Definitely. So I think law should be there. If there is a no, if there is no law in the land, then it will like a jungle in a wild. We
Yeah.
will behave like a wild elephant, wild animal rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We can move on to next question. Question number two. Do you think it is important for everyone to follow the law? Why or why not? Nivin, it is your turn. Would you like to answer that question?
Yes.
Question number two.
Um, yes. Do you think it's important for everyone to follow the law? Why not? Yes, because there is or are some bad people who don't care about many things. For example, the propriety of other and some necessary moral instructions.
Mm-hmm. Is that your answer?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think it is important for everyone to follow the law? Why or why not? Arundhati?
Hmm. Okay, like we should follow our law. Like if we don't follow our law, then that won't be beneficial to impose any law, because the purpose is follow the law. We have to, we can be we can lead a disciplined life. That's why there is a law and there is a certain rule where like we get the limitation. So we need to follow the law, and there is no it's the kind of thing like we can't follow, we have to follow. That's why laws are imposed by government. So for our security, for our betterment of life, the law is imposed and we need to follow them. It's not like that,
Okay.
okay, we can't follow and we can't go beyond that and we can be desperate. Not like that, because discipline is much needed things when we want to live a good life. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
all laws are imposed. And
Okay.
I
Thank
guess
you.
the government always thinks about our well-being, so that's why they don't impose any kind of law that is harmful for us. Sometimes we get something that is not up to the mark, then we can also sometimes negotiate with our government through voting system. Also we vote them when we don't agree with them. So these kind of things we have in our domestic country, but we have to have follow.
Definitely. Yeah, I think, do you think it is important for everyone? Yeah, as you said, uh, there should be a common, uh, law for everybody. It is not affecting your income level, your education level, or social background, whatever thing. No, everything, everybody must follow the law. They must obey the law, and law enforcement authority also should uh, execute the law in a fair manner. Otherwise,
Mm,
people tend to think the law is not equal for everybody. So, very
yeah.
important thing is law should be followed by everybody, but the execution or punishment or any fine imposed by the court should be equal to everybody. That is a very important thing. Yeah, I have another important question. I think I would like to know about your legal system briefly. I asked same question from both of you. First of all, I would like to introduce our legal system in brief manner. So if you can please prepare your answer. I want Arundhati's answer for Indian law legal system, and Miss Niveen's answer for Egypt
Yes, yes,
legal system. First of all, I'll explain our system. So I think in Sri Lanka we have legal system is, there are mainly four laws, three laws: English common law, then Dutch, Roman Dutch civil law, and customary law. There are three laws mainly. In addition to that, we have Islamic law and laws connected to various religions. So our judicial system is independent institution. Uh, Supreme Court is the highest court in Sri Lanka. It is responsible for, human right violation issues. Then we have uh, uh, parliamentary breaches, sometime parliamentary privileges problem, election petition. Those things are uh, normally forwarded to Supreme Court of Sri Lanka. It is headed by a Chief Justice, and I think normally bench comprise 5 or 7 judges. In full scale, it is, I think, 7 judges in the Supreme Court. Then after that, we have appeal court. Appeal court is just below the Supreme Court. It is headed by a chairman of the appeal court. Then we have court called High Court. It is, it is third in line. Then those judges for that appeal court, Supreme Court, and High Court is appointed by the president from selected candidates, but it should be recommended by the Constitutional Council, which is headed by Speaker of the Parliament. Then we have another court called High Court, sorry, District Court and Magistrate Court. Apart from that, we have, quasi, that is connected to Islamic law. Then labor tribunal, court martial. The court martial is a court for military members. So our system of legal proceeding is very organized. We expect fair judgment. So everybody follow the law, but
Hey,
here and there
Kara.
some breaches. But normally people abide to follow the legal law proceedings. That is the situation in Sri Lanka. I
Dara
would
Dara
like to
Devo.
ask same question from Miss Niveen. Do you have any idea about legal system in your country?
Hey.
Yes, yes. Have you ever been involved in a legal dispute? If yes, can you verify, describe it? Certainly, yes. There is there is I will tell about some situation about myself. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
there was a woman. Yes, there was a woman. There is a
Mm-hmm.
woman. There was a separation between her and her husband, and he wanted to
Mm-hmm.
take the house.
Mm-hmm.
The law gives the woman the right to remain in Myrtle home, Martial
Mm-hmm.
home, until
Mm-hmm.
her children reach the legal age.
Mm-hmm.
I had to certify that she is married in this house, in this situation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Arundhati.
the law
Yeah.
give her so the law give her the house until their children reach the legal age.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
Arundhati.
Yes.
Yeah. I think you can understand my question. It is
Yeah,
out
I
of
can
the out of
understand
the
your question.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
can
want to
understand it,
know
but I
about
don't know. Yeah, you go ahead.
yeah. Uh, as you know, I just explained legal system in Sri Lanka. Do you have any idea about legal system in India? I would like to know that. If you can, please
Okay.
try to explain it as you know. It won't be 100% correct. We are not prepared to sort out, give a lecture, but as you know, you can explain it right now. If you can't, you can do it in later. Okay.
No, no, I will try to express my like whatever I have known because I don't have much idea. Like the way you
Mm-hmm.
have described, each and every part you have described, but I can't
Mm-hmm.
describe in that way. But whatever I know, like we have two courts, Supreme
Okay,
Court
it's
and
okay.
High
Don't
Court.
worry.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We have two courts, Supreme Court and High Court. And Supreme Court is a supreme, like whenever we have something that High Court is can't conduct and they can't give any decision. At that time, we go to Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
And we have many laws for as you said for religion as per religion religious purpose, or like Muslim have different rule and Hindu also has the different rule. And especially when it comes to marriage, there is a two separate rule for Hindu and Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And also like we initially if anyone do any kind of punishment, they are imprisoned by our rule, our system. And if our their punishment is too high, at that time like they get hanged. This kind of things happens very rarely nowadays in India. Mainly they get imprisoned whenever they make any they do punishment. And but it's a long process, to get the justice in India. So like it takes time. If any criminal does any wrong thing, they get punishment in a long way. So I would say Indian law system is not so fast. Like you you need so much time to get the justice. So I think this is really bad things about our system, law system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
actually, yeah, actually speaking here in Sri Lanka, is situation is same. As I said, I go through some document regarding Sri Lankan law. That is why I was able to give a uh, complete summary on our legal system.
Hmm.
Even though our system is quite efficient, it will take long time to proceed. That is the problem. You can't
Yeah.
get a immediate or solution for your legal issue within couple of months. I think it is a quite long process, as you said.
Hmm.
There are certain rules and regulation connected to your proceedings. So I think it is similar in every country except in the
Hmm.
Western world,
Western country,
which
I
have
guess,
legal
maybe
system is very
Western
quite deep.
country.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually, this is the question. Have you ever been involved in a legal dispute? If yes, can you briefly describe it? Do you have any experience, Arundhati?
No, like
No.
I no, I haven't involved any legal issue
Mm-hmm.
directly. Like it's not like that. I did some punishment, but I involved in other way, like some official way. I had to fight one case uh, for my ancestral things. So this kind of official case I have fought, not I have, but my lawyer have fought for us. But there is no kind of punishment I did, and that's why I had to I had to come under on this rule. But officially I did something, and like I had to
Okay.
fought some case.
Yeah. As far as I am concerned, I didn't actually involve any legal dispute, but one occasion I appeared in a magistrate court because there is a issue with I appear as a witness for somebody else case. That is the only occasion I actually went to a court. Otherwise, I didn't have any experience or issues with legal system. That is my
Okay.
answer. We'll
But
proceed to next question.
not for also your property related issue or any like inherited thing, like you had, like you got from your ancestor. For this kind of thing, like you haven't visited court.
No, 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 nothing. Except
Okay.
that occasion, I didn't
Okay.
join. I didn't visited. Uh, I didn't visit those places. That is my answer. Okay. We can
Okay.
move on to next question. Mm,
Hmm.
yes. What What are some common type of crime in your country? Niveen, would you like to answer that question? What are
Yes.
some common type of crimes in your country?
What are
In
some common
Egypt?
types of crimes in your country, in my country? Yes, as
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
country.
That is in Egypt. Yeah, your
Yes,
country.
yes, yes. As any country, there are some common types of crimes like stealing people's bag, hackers
Mm-hmm,
stealing some money from Visa, from people who
mm-hmm,
can't use technology. Of course, some many people, many old people don't know how to use Visa when they stand on the machine belongs to Visa. They ask anyone, please, can you help me uh, to get my money by Visa? Maybe some there are more good people help her or his, and on the other hand, there are some bad people who make hackers. They have some apps on their phone to know the secret number, to know the secret number the, from these apps. They will know the secret number for this person who wanted to take their money from the machine. For example, Fred through Facebook and afraid through Facebook, such as a person telling a girl that he loves her and he will marry her, and reality he is a liar, like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. We have Arundhati and we have Sunit. Nice to meet you, Sunit, again in this meeting. Hi, Sunit. Sunit, are you there? Okay. Nice to meet you
Yeah, yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
I,
we started a little bit late. Anyway, we answered two or three questions right now. I would like to give a chance to start question number one. What is the
okay. Could you
purpose
could you
of
could
law
you
in
please
us?
could you
Yeah.
please share the
Yeah.
question over here?
Right, right. Okay. What is the purpose of right now? You can see the question. Yeah. What is the purpose of law in a society?
What is the purpose of law in a society? So that we can maintain a peace in our society. That's why law are made by government, and government
Mm-hmm.
has set up some rules. So you have to choose one member from your society. He will be the prominent person in your society, and he will take care all the things regarding law. If somebody does any wrong thing, like if somebody means extend in front of his house, then that person will stop him. Okay, you are not authorized to do this. So, and brother, right now, I just reached home. I was in wedding ceremony, so just I reached
Mm-hmm.
home and I thought that okay, there would be one meeting going on, so I should join with Mr. Saman.
Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Actually, in spite of busy schedule, you joined this meeting. Thank you very much. Okay, Arundhati, it is your
Hmm.
turn. What are
Hmm.
common type of crime in your country?
Okay, common there are lots of crime, like nowadays happening. Like first is like murder or
Murder, yeah.
maybe someone is said to stolen your essential goods. So both these two is very common. Maybe there are
Mm-hmm.
lots of crime, but I am not aware of this. But murder and like stolen your essential things, these two are
Mm-hmm.
common. And you find lots of pickpocketers while you are traveling through your public transport, so you have to be cautious. And I also
Mm-hmm.
experience this kind of situation, and my mobile 2 3 times my mobile has been stolen by pickpocketer
Mm-hmm.
when I was going to my office. So like I have to be very aware of these things. So this is the common thing for me. And murder is also happening, that is like to a
Mm-hmm.
great extent, if we say in terms of crime.
Okay. In Sri Lanka is, here also the situation is same. I think, murderers, then rape, then crime related to drug trafficking, that is, use of illegal drugs like heroin, marijuana, like thing. Then child abuse, then,
Yeah,
yeah, violating road traffic rules, then burglary, then theft, pickpocketing,
yeah.
all sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
in
sorry to interrupt you. There is a also common nowadays cyber crime. Cyber crime is very common
exactly.
for these days
Yeah, yeah.
because we are using
Cyberbullying.
all these things. Yeah,
Yeah, cyberbullying is a new trend.
yeah,
Now network security is an important aspect. Now there are, degrees for network security, cyber security. So that's why, it is
yeah.
very important to have protect your data, because,
Hmm.
there are people who are expert in IT can easily get your information, especially your credit card detail, bank detail, and all sort of
Yeah.
personal information, and they may use those information to get money from your own account and like that. So yeah, now possible. So I think we should
Yeah, yeah,
take care about those things also, not only traditional crime, but
yeah.
modern world crime are
Hmm.
cyber crime. Yes. Okay, Sunit, do you want to add something to this?
Mm,
What is
so
what
what
are
kind
common type of crime in your country? You can add
country?
something to
Okay.
Arundhati's answer.
Yeah, yeah. She is right because she lives in Kolkata and I live next to New Delhi. If you visit
Mm-hmm.
New Delhi, then you will find a lot of people. Delhi is famous for surrounding the people. They think that okay, if you go to Delhi, then if you ask anyone or any stranger, okay, I have to go over there, and could you please tell me which road leads to that area? So they will misguide you all the time. That Delhi is famous for that thing also. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
pickpocket, yeah, pickpocket, they are easily available in every bus, and in metro you can't say because metro is very safe transportation. If you go, because
Mm-hmm.
camera is always set up in the metro. So
Mm-hmm.
but in every bus there are some certain area in New Delhi. If you travel
Mm-hmm.
in those buses, then definitely your pocket will be means they will they can steal your money, your mobile from your pocket, and you will not be aware of the things those were in your pocket. Now they are not in your pocket. When you fumble, then you will find, okay, I am missing something. I think I had a mobile and purse, but now where they are, because I have seen so many pickpockets over here. And
Mm-hmm.
as Arundhati mentioned, cyber crime. I have known 2 3 companies, and they are Indian group. They are very big company. So 3 4 months ago, I tell you one story. 3 4 months ago, and one Indian stole their whole data. And do you are you aware of Indian rupees? They ask 100 crore.
Mm-hmm.
If that company is not eager to give that money, then that person said, okay, if you don't me 100 crore, then I will not restore your old data. And in old data there were some engineering drawings, and all the things, means they were not able to work for 15 days. Then owner
Mm-hmm.
agreed, okay, I'll pay you 100 crore, and he paid. And again this issue happened to another company. And 100
Mm-hmm.
crore, can you imagine? There are some company, their turnover is only 40 crore, 30 crore, 20 crore, and 100 crore. And the owner of that company, he paid that 100 crore because his turnover is around 1500 crore. So that's why he gave he gave all the money he was charged. There are so many, like there are some area, and they can rob you, they can kill you only for less money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There are some certain
Right.
area in our country. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
What about child abuse and child labor? Is it common in your country?
Child labor, but in small scale industries, you can find child
Mhm.
labor, because if you hire any child labor, there is no need to pay more money to them. But
Mhm.
nowadays, government has brought out some rules. You can't have, like, I work in an MNC company on uh, to which company we offer our drawing. First of all, we have made some certain rule. You can't have any child labor, and you have to give your workers salary on time, and toilet, everything we check. We are bound to check. Then only we approve those vendors. But there are some supplier. They don't have proper facility in their company, so they hire some child labor. But our government, state-wise government, has set some salaries. Means you are bound to give that much salary to every worker. But
Mhm.
owner doesn't follow. Owner doesn't follow these rules, because government people are not going to see in every company whatever they are providing to worker or not. But it is mandatory,
Okay.
because I have gone through with some visitors. They came from foreign country, and I was with them to visit some our vendor, and then they ask these kind of question. Okay, do you pay your worker salary on time? Please show us
Mhm.
your register. Please show us this register. Have you taken approval from pollution department, environment department? And means they ask lot of register from them. Then, and
Mhm.
nobody was able to see those register they were asked. Yeah, child
Okay.
labor
Okay.
nowadays it is not so much common.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Then we can move on to next question. Can you explain the difference between civil law and criminal law? Miss Niveen, would you like to answer that question? Can you
Yes,
explain the difference between the civil law and the criminal law?
yes. In a simple way, civil law includes real estate and buildings permits, and while civil law includes crimes in all their forms.
Mhm. Okay. I think Arundhati, do you have any idea about do you know the
Um,
difference between criminal law and civil law?
I don't have much technical knowledge, but in simple word, whatever I have understood, like civil law is for common people, and criminal law is for those like uh, who does some kind of criminal, like who does some kind of offensive things, and those laws are imposed for them. And civil law is
Mm-hmm.
very for common people. Maybe there is some certain law like what all we have to follow as a civilian of the country.
Mm-hmm. Sunit?
And if there is any technical things, I am not aware about that. But in simple words, I just uh,
Yeah,
say
yeah.
whatever I have understood.
Yeah, you are partly correct. Yeah. Sunit?
Okay, I have a parallel thought. Like Arundhati said,
Mm-hmm.
civil law. I think because I have, I also don't have any knowledge about law. I have never studied about law and all. But sometimes we hear from here and there when public talk about these kind of law. Okay, civil law, that is made for common people, and I think those laws suit for those people. They do not kill the people, or means those laws are made only for domestic violence, or only for simple issue. I think so. It's my opinion. I am not aware of these rules and all. But criminal law means, I think lawyer are different for those civil law. And okay, generally we say, okay, he is civil lawyer and he is criminal lawyer. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
I can give some explanation. Today I just go through some document related to law. There are in every country there are different laws. Criminal law, civil law, then environmental law, international law, like that, lot of laws. But in terms of criminal laws, normally it deal with dangerous behavior of individual, maybe rape, maybe murder. Those type of thing actually considered as criminal law. Usually they have to face severe punishment, most probably imprisonment, maybe death penalty in a severe case like murder. So I think prosecution is done by the government, not by the individual uh, person. Guilty is determined. Guilty means person who commit that particular crime. Then punishment is imposed or both. Sometimes you have to pay fine or imprisonment, both or one or two. When it comes to civil law, it is, regulate two parties, normally civil citizen. Maybe we can consider as a good example is divorce. Husband and wife, they live long time, but ultimately they may have dispute, family dispute, and they one of them, file a case to get a divorce. It is considered as a civil law. So normally, if you are divorced from your wife or your husband, you don't get punishment. You have to pay
No.
fine. You don't want to, have to go to prison because of your uh, divorce, but you have to pay fine. That is the main difference. As Sunit said, there are lawyers who are particularly interested in one of these field. Some lawyers are interested on criminal law, so they are famous for those cases. Some lawyers are interested and they specialize in civil law. Here in Sri Lanka, we actually I know some lawyers who are famous for those things. So people, they charge exorbitant amount of money for those cases, maybe millions sometime. Yeah, that is the situation. Okay, we can move on to next question. Question number, I don't know number.
Number
What
six.
are some number 6?
Number six.
What are some laws related to driving in your country? Do you have any idea? Maybe
Not not number six. That's another question. I will see.
what are some laws related to driving in your country? You can answer that question if you can. Do you
I
have any laws
mm,
related to
I
offenses in
uh,
yes.
as you mean the structures about uh, cars,
What
drive
are
car?
some laws related to driving in your country? That means
Yes,
cars and vehicle. If you are commit a crime in or if you do some if you did some wrong thing in uh,
yes.
your vehicle or
I think some
yes.
drivers should must follow, not should, must follow some rules belongs to this kind of rules to
Mhm.
follow the speed. Some roads need to slow when you driving, and another roads like international roads need to be fast. They put the number of the the number of driving in this road, maybe one 10 hundred no 100, maybe the speed will be 100, maybe will be 80 speed on some roads like this. And if there's some uh, building or houses on the road, the driver will follow the structures to be quiet or slow, because some people across the road while there are some cars on the road like this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank
But
you.
the roads between some towns or some uh, big towns, the drivers maybe use a fast numbers when they driving on the road like this.
Okay. Right. Arundhati, do you have any idea
Yeah,
about that?
driving, right? If you
Yeah.
break while you are driving, yeah, there is a very common rule, or you have to you will get punished, like whenever you break your traffic rule. At that time, you like they put some penalty and you have to pay them to the traffic police, like if you break the rule. And while you are driving, if you kill any person, that is a really great great crime, and maybe you will get imprisoned by them, and after that also you can get death penalty. Maybe like you are not doing it, you are not doing it consciously, but that is your fault, like when you are driving and you just kill anyone. So this kind of things happens, and the breaking traffic rule is very common, and you have to pay some amount to traffic police. So I guess these two are basic things while you are driving and you are not maintaining these the two things. And sometimes it happens having after consuming alcohol, like if you drive at that time also, you have to pay something, and they also you will get penalty. So that is also one of the crime.
Okay. Sunit, do you want to add something to that? Do you
Yeah,
think the
as Arun,
punishment for some, yeah,
I
what
see
are
eye
some?
to eye. I see eye to eye with Arundhati.
Mm-hmm. Eye to eye. Eye to eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a phrase. It's a idiom, I guess.
Okay.
I see eye to eye. Means jolly good. There are some phrases which where those you can use when you agree with someone. Jolly good. I have a parallel thought. I see eye to eye. There are so many means 8 numbers. More than 8 numbers are phrases. Then you can use like okay, jolly good means you agree with Arundhati or you agree with someone. So
Okay.
so yeah, I agree with Arundhati. Whatever she
Mm-hmm.
has said, that is right. And there are some rule. Those are made when you travel on highway. Then you can't you can't speed your car more than 80 or more than 70. So if there is no cops over there, but you will be charged because they have set cameras on some poles and you will not be aware of those camera. Then you and later on if you go after 10 kilometer or 15 kilometer, you will find some
Mm-hmm.
policemen are standing over there. They will charge you. They will tell you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, here we have a recording and you will be charged for this much amount. And sometimes it happens nowadays. You know what are cops doing? There is no need to stop any rider or driver. They will take a screenshot of your number plate and they will send you on your mobile app. When you are riding your bike, after some time you receive a message on your mobile and you see, oh, I have charged, means I was charged, what I have done wrong, but you are not aware on in my country. In some states, government has set some rules. If you are riding your bike and there are two person, then you both need to wear a helmet. If backsider is not wearing the helmet, then that rider will be charged for some money like 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees. Nowadays, cops doesn't take any bribe because they get some incentive or they get some percentage if they charge 2 lakh rupees in one day, then they will get around 20,000, 10% they will get. Yeah, that's why there is no need to take any bribe from anyone. They will give you a challan and they will get by government itself. And there are some certain rules, every corner. And in my country, there is a 1 month I am not getting. Government has fixed 1 month. And in that month, you will find cops are everywhere. There is nothing but cops are everywhere on the road. Why they are standing over there? To challenge your bike or car. And you can't drive your car or bike your car when you are inebriated or intoxicated. So they will charge you. Sometimes they have some equipment, they will fit it into your nose and they will find, okay, he is drunken, so they will charge you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
actually, when it comes to driving and traffic concern, we have separate laws as well as punishment. One important thing is on the spot punishment. As once you violate traffic code, then you will be charged on the spot. You have to pay that fine to a post officer, the police. Then, as you said, we have different condition, imposing different condition for, traffic, that mean pedestrian as well as vehicle owners. You have to take care about not only your vehicle, the properties as well as pedestrian. So you have to travel carefully. You have to obey the all traffic rules and regulation wherever you go, whenever whatever place you travel. So it is very important. Otherwise, you will have to fine. You will have to pay fine. Not only that, sometime if you commit a serious accident, you may get in prison. Not only that, sometime it will be a severe imprisonment. So yeah, that is the situation here in Sri Lanka. Shall we move on to next question? Do you think the punishment for some crime is fair? Why or why not? Niveen, would you like to answer that question? Do you think the punishment for some crime is fair? Why or why not?
Yes, I think sometimes yes, sometimes no. Also, the lawyer may be skilled or no, and sometimes the accused's evidence may be weak.
Okay. Sunit, what do you think? Do you think the punishment for some crime is fair?
Yes, that is fair. As I mentioned earlier, in my previous statement, if government or administration, they do not set any rule for people, then they will be offensive. That's why they have appointed policemen, so that they can create a peace in the society, and that is fair. Like sometimes you see domestic violence is going on in a house, and they know they can go to the police station and they will get some solution from there. That's why some rules government has said that is fair. And like in driving also, if government doesn't set any rule, then everywhere you will find only accident and accident. That's my
Mhm.
opinion. So what
Okay,
do you think?
Arundhati?
Because you have gone through some laws.
Yeah, I'll explain later. I would like to give the chance to Miss Arundhati. Arundhati, would you like to comment on this question?
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously it's fair. Like when government is initiating any kind of rule, uh, what is the question? So yeah, when a government is initiating any kind of law that is really beneficial for us, and it is really fair to get the punished. Otherwise, no one is going to follow the rule. So for the sake of following the rule, uh, like punishment is needed. Like if you do any kind of crime, like you have to go through some punishment. Otherwise, no one is like no one gets scared by imposing rule. So that is for, in my opinion, it's fair.
Yeah, actually, speaking, I can only explain regarding law system or legal system in Sri Lanka is concerned. When it come to, murderers, here we don't have capital punishment. Now it is punishment, total imprisonment for until your life end. We don't have what we call capital punishment. But in certain situation, I have some doubt whether this is enough. Because of the law is not up to date to the current situation. Some punishments are not up to that level. That mean they are not enough. So people
Hmm.
tend to do same crime again and again because they don't have proper punishment. The legal proceeding is very long. People can uh, go away from the legal system. So if you are uh, uh, recruited a good lawyer who can handle the situation in your benefit, even though you are not uh, you are the one who did the crime. If a lawyer is clever enough, he can do something. So it is a really bad situation, I think. As far as most of law concerned, I think the punishment are okay. Otherwise, we can't have a society that is fair, and you have to. But the law should be fair for all, everybody. We don't have
Hmm.
different law for because of your income level, education level, social background. So don't we people don't believe that kind of law. So I think
Hmm.
most of the occasion, I think it is fair. Sometimes people may have doubt about it. It is my
Hmm.
understanding. Okay, we can move on to next
Actually,
question.
in our country also, like if you have a good influence and if you have a good power, then like maybe
Mhm.
you just get rid of yourself from some kind of punishment, because you can bribe to authority and you just get rid of from any kind
Mhm.
of punishment you are
Mhm.
supposed to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Arundhati, I would also add here something. Like you said, if you have influence in the society, or if you have known some cops or their senior, then they think that okay, I have a number of that guy who works at inspector as a inspector and as a superintendent. So like if any cops stops you, okay, you have break the rule and you have broken the rule, so now I will charge you this much amount. Then they will say, okay, I will calling to someone and you please talk to him. And it happens every time. So they, sometimes a policeman also annoyed or worried. Okay, why we are here? If somebody breaks the rule and he has a number of someone who is senior to me, so then I think there is no need to work as a constable and a sub inspector, because they will call to the person to whom they know. And it happens most of the time. And people give their cell phone to the policeman. Okay, now you talk to this guy, and everybody says, okay, he is my known person, please set him free.
Okay. Next
What do you
question, I
think?
think.
What do you think? It happens in your country also?
Yeah, why not? Bribery and corruption is a part and parcel of life, not on mostly in, developing countries. As you said, it is a part and parcel of life. Most people, because of the economic reason, some people, some even government officers, they are tend to take bribes. We have to accept it.
Yes.
So, but
Yes.
it should be come from your education system, that your attitude should be molded in a way that bribe is a very bad practice. You should not do that. But when it come to when there is a economic downturn, people tend to take bribes. So it is very difficult to eradicate, I think. That is the reason. So in Sri Lanka, situation is same as you said in your country. Our country also has same situation. We couldn't actually eradicate completely. But there are a lot of people who obey the rules and regulation, whatever circumstances they have. But some few who do things their own way. That is the problem. Okay, we can move on to next question. Have you ever served on a jury in a trial? If yes, can you share your experience? I think we didn't have any experience. Sunit?
No. For me, I
Oh,
don't
Naveen.
have
Okay,
any.
sorry, Naveen. Would you like to comment on that?
Of course, no. No, I don't have
No.
any situation about this question.
Do you believe that jury should be a essential part in a law system or legal system in any country? Do you believe that it is an essential part of a legal system?
One minute
You
to see the.
jury is comprised of civil person, especially when it comes to a criminal offense. There are few recognized civil person also sit in the courtroom, and they will listen to the proceeding, investigation plus counter argument and all that. They will also help judges to take his or her decision. So I think in my opinion, I think the jury should be comprised with educated people who can weigh both positive and negative aspect of any crime. I don't say it is positive or all negative, but you have to weigh uh, those counter argument plus both uh, positive and negative argument, and then they should be able to take a mature decision regarding who is the culprit for particular crime. So I think the jury person should be uh, come from different sector in a society. That is my answer, my view. Sunit, would you like to comment on that? Have you ever served on a jury in a trial? If yes, you can share your experience. No,
No, no, no, no,
no.
no. I haven't
Mhm.
worked as a jury in any trial.
Mhm.
and I don't have any experience.
Yeah, what do you think about jury? Is it essential
Ju-
for a legal system, especially when it comes to, criminal offense? I think most important because jury is responsible for giving their opinion regarding who is the culprit. Do you think it is essential?
yeah. In my opinion, it is essential
Mm-hmm.
because he will see each and every situation, and
Mm-hmm.
he will listen to everyone, like who has committed the crime, or who
Mm-hmm.
is the second person who will take the
Mm-hmm.
part of opposite side. So that is
Mm-hmm.
necessary appointment. If I think when you go to any court, you will find jury.
Yeah.
Jury is the essential part of a court.
Okay. Arundhati?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, jury is needed. I think like when it comes to give some opinion on particular thing, maybe they discuss between them. Like they can't take decision alone. So that's why they need jury. When like give some punishment or when it gives some opinion to any case.
Yeah, another question. I think you can answer this question, using your common sense. This is the question. What
Hmm.
step should someone take if they believe they have been wrongly accused?
Okay. uh like maybe there is some certain step where you can prove yourself, okay, you are innocent. But like in if we consider about our Indian rule and Indian in the Indian system, it's really hard to prove yourself wrong. Maybe there is not maybe there are lots of steps, and where you have to go through all the step, and you need to have a good lawyer to prove yourself innocent. Because if you go to court and if you go to the police station and you show some prove that no, I am not I am not the person like who have done the mistake, they are not going to listen you, and they are not going to understand. So that's why you need to have some good lawyer to make yourself free. Because this is not your like you can't take step on your own. Like you need some help according to our Indian system.
Okay. Niveen, would you like to comment on that? What step should someone take if they believe they have been wrongfully accused?
Yes. What steps should someone take if they believe they have been wrongfully accused? I think first he or she should search about a good lawyer and be quiet, and don't respond or answer any question without a lawyer. The very important step to have a lawyer in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay, thank you. Sunit, what do you think?
Okay. First of all, I would say, mm, if you have an influence or if you have a power, then nobody will accuse you whether you have made a mistake or not. Because judge, lawyer, they means any lawyer can't uh, can take your what should I say, means lawyer would not take your case, sorry, case,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because they know if they are going to take your case, then definitely you will have to face another person who has a influence. And every day you will listen in the news or in the newspaper, you can read, means son of a minister he has raped someone, and they will set free in no time because they have a power, and they will buy any lawyer and judges also. So if you are charged or if you have been accused, you can't do anything. Whether you hire any lawyer, you have a money, but you can't do anything because judge has given his statement or he has given his decision. Now you can't do anything. And and some months ago I read in a article in a newspaper, one person who spent 20 years in the prison, and he was not guilty, he was innocent. And after 20 years judge made a decision, okay, he was innocent, but I don't think so why that judge didn't listen to him, and he accused him. If you have an influence means you can do anything, you have a power to do anything. Like the son of one minister, he crushed so 2 3 person, and they passed away on the spot. But nobody did anything, means any lawyer didn't take their case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a very interesting question. What steps should someone take if they believe they have been wrongfully accused? You know, but if you think that you are not responsible for that type of crime, first of all, you should prove your innocence. For that, you need to have a lawyer who can file a case or who can proceed the legal proceeding that will enable he to prove that you are not the one who did that crime. Once let's say if you are somebody else file a case against you, and finally you are not the one who did that crime, and the court decided you are innocent, then you can charge or you can file a case against that person. So then you can get compensation because damaging your reputation. Sometimes people do that. They were wrongly taken into police and court, and legal proceeding was made. Then court decide that you are not guilty. Then that person can take that case and file a new legal proceeding or legal case. You can get a compensation. So it is possible. So before connecting you to court, anybody should think about that there is a repercussion. If you did something wrong against somebody, there will be a repercussion. So there are incidents that happen to individuals. So I think most important thing is you should have sound understanding of legal proceeding, as well as you should try to recruit good lawyer who will be able to uh, carry your case. Otherwise, you will get nothing. That is my answer. Okay, we can move on to, I think, final. We have another one, Sajib. Hello, Sajib. If you can please turn on your video. Who is this, Sajib?
Hello, Sajib. Are you from Bangladesh?
Uh, I think he does not has have a permission for the audio or sound. If you look for there is no sound to answer you.
No sound? Okay, I'll check it. Okay, next question. Should people be able to defend themselves in court or should everyone have a lawyer? Another important question.
Should
Niveen,
people
would you like
be
to
able?
start that?
Yes, it's a very simple answer. Should people be able to defend themselves in court, or should everyone have a lawyer? Um, no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't be able to defend themselves in court. They should have a lawyer to defend about themselves because the lawyer will give some good situation for them. I think they don't be able to give the court the right answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Sunit, would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, I have seen in some movies. You can't take your case yourself. You will have to hire someone. Like you can, if your wife or your brother, uh, they have been a liar at any time, then you can hire them and they can take your case and they can fight against your opponent. So I think so. I have never heard anyone who is guilty and he is fighting against someone and he is taking his case himself. I don't know. I don't have any idea about this question, but maybe I do not go to court, and I also don't want to go. By God grace, I have been there 2 3 times, not for my personal case. I went there to give, like means someone asked me, okay, if you can be a witness for us, that time I only went there. Otherwise I don't want to go over there, because when you go to any lawyer, they will fix you, they will take you in that position, and they will call you time and again. Means they don't want you to set free from that case. There is one proverb and saying in my country: you should not be a friend of lawyer and police. They are not a relative of anyone.
And also
Exactly.
doctor. Also doctor.
Really?
Doctor.
Yeah. If you go to the doctor and sometimes they don't treat you, give you a proper treatment,
Yeah,
and they just try to snatch your money, just
you
manipulating
are
you.
right. You are right.
Really? Very bad. Very bad. I'm very ashamed actually. It is very bad. Oh,
Yeah, it's
it,
actually it happens and it's quite disheartening.
okay.
Sajib
Okay.
can, I think Sajib can listen to you now.
Sajib. Hello, Sajib.
Yes, hello. Are you
Yeah,
listening to
Sajib.
me?
Yeah, we can hear your voice. Would you like to introduce yourself? I think this is your first time to this meeting. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I am Sajib from Bangladesh. I'm a new person here. I have joined right now. And someone
Okay.
has sent me the link of this Zoom meeting. So
Okay.
I have joined in this meeting in order to learn something from you.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. You know, we are at the end of the meeting anyway. You can we will give you some chance to speak.
Yeah.
So today's
Okay.
topic is actually it's all about law. I think we
Okay.
discussed a lot of question related to law. This is the question: should people be able to defend themselves in court? Should everyone have a lawyer? I'll share the question again for you. Try to answer that question.
Okay. But the one thing I want to share with you, I'm not a student of lawyer. I have no any idea. Basically, I have no basic idea. But first of all, I need to hear the basic things that you are gonna share here, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. As I have joined here, I will try my best to answer your questions. I hope so.
Okay. Okay. Actually, we started at about 9:15 today. Normally we have a meeting
Okay.
every Friday 9 p.m. Just because of I am a little bit actually I was a little bit busy. That's why I couldn't start it on time. Anyway, normally it runs from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sri Lankan time. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. So I
Okay.
think you have to join regularly in this meeting. As you know, we have another leader here right now, Sunit from India. I asked you to join his meeting. It will be on next Sunday, 9 p.m.
Okay.
Indian time. So it is
Indian.
not
Okay.
9
difficult
9 a.m.
topic.
Brother,
Sorry,
9
sorry,
a.m.
9 a.m. In the morning,
9
in the
a.m.
Uh,
morning,
Okay.
9 a.m. I
is
think you
Okay.
can join. Yeah.
is some is the same question in the
No,
next
no, no, no. No, 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 no.
No, no,
There would be
different?
some
uh,
easy question.
easy
Yeah.
questions, not
Do you
like
have
this.
next Sunday a lecture or meeting, another meeting Sunday
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
on Sunday morning.
morning?
Niveen,
Okay.
Sunit is one of the leader who conduct meeting on behalf of India. Now we have leaders from all countries. So Niveen, Sunit will start his first meeting next Sunday,
This
9
upcoming
a.m.
Sunday.
Indian time.
Yes.
9 a.m. Indian time in the morning. So if
Uh,
you can please join with his meeting. He will share the question and all that. I think most probably tomorrow.
yeah. And Arundhati. Arundhati is also a
Yeah,
leader over there.
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Kocha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please share your question to our group also. Yeah.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
ask our members to join. It is
Yeah.
being conducted in the morning. Most of actually Sunday is off day for most of us. So people will join. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
We
I'll share tomorrow.
okay. Yeah.
And
Uh,
I will be super excited and glad, my dear teacher, if you would like to start this meeting most of the time. Maybe basically 5 times or 7 or 8 times in a month, because I am doing my job in a textile company, so most of the time I don't have time to join in the group. It would
No,
be very
every day
nice
we
if
have a
you start.
meeting.
Yeah.
No, every day we have a meeting, one or two.
Okay. And it would be very exciting for me if you start this meeting at night. Basically, it is 11:19 p.m. here, night.
yeah. Yeah, this is the final question for today's meeting. What is your opinion on death penalty?
Okay.
So I want everyone's contribution to this question. This is the final question for today's meeting. I want everyone's contribution. What do you think,
Yes.
Niveen? Would you like to comment on that death penalty?
Yes, yes, about this penalty.
Yeah,
I
death
think
penalty.
sometimes, yes, I think sometimes be right, uh, as there some people do big mistakes and jealousy. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Thank
Arundhati?
you.
When it comes to death penalty, considering your crime, like it happens, but like if you do some criminal things that you any people can consider you consider this kind of thing. At that time, you can have a death penalty. There is no wrong to have a death penalty, and depending on the depth of your crime, if you
Is
kill
it
someone.
practiced in right? Yeah, I have another question, Arundhati. Is it
Hmm.
still practiced in India right now? Death penalty?
But yeah, we have this kind of rule like this death penalty, but it takes lots of time, like to give to come to this kind of decision. Maybe sometime it takes more than 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
otherwise we have this kind of rule, like you can be sentenced death, but it doesn't happen commonly.
Mm-hmm. Sajib, do you think death penalty is necessary for the society? In your country, in Bangladesh, do you know that it is practice death penalty?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not. I didn't study about law or about something. Yeah. I am doing my job as a compliance officer. So we have Bangladesh labor law. I'm doing something about Bangladesh labor law. So
Mm-hmm.
I know many rules, or I mean many regulations
Mm-hmm.
about the opportunity of the workers we give
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
our company and in some companies in my country. So I know about just Bangladesh labor law. Otherwise, I don't know more about death penalty or penalty.
Okay, death penalty mean execution. Once you committed serious crime, is
Mhm.
normally criminal offense. Some countries, have a law that
Okay.
you are wrong. You are found guilty, so you are killed.
Oh, okay.
Using some sort of electric chair maybe like thing. Oh, you
Mhm.
sometime hang. Yeah, it is called death penalty. In Bangladesh,
Okay.
do you practice that kind of punishment? Do you know that?
Yeah, I know. I know a little bit. Even I can share some information with you right now. That is, yesterday I went to the court for the first
Mm-hmm.
time, even in my life. And
Mm-hmm.
yesterday it was my day off, so I went to the court, and I have
Mm-hmm.
seen many criminals where the police was taking them to the jail.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some criminals were crying. They were maybe, how can I tell you about this? They will be sent to jail. Hmm. They would be sent to jail, and they were crying for
Mm-hmm.
coming outside.
Okay,
And
right, right.
yeah, I just felt a little bit about this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sunit, Sunit, are you there?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. In my opinion, it is kind of a crush for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't make a crime and
Mm-hmm.
he is found guilty. Sometimes it happens,
Mm-hmm.
but death penalty, I would say only one thing nowadays. That is in the book, or if any judge and he says, okay, now you are going to charge for death penalty, but if you hire any perfect liar, then maybe after
Mhm.
3 months, 4 months, 6 months, you can come
Yeah.
out of the jail.
Mhm.
And I have known some people, they killed someone, but they
Mhm.
came out after 1 month or 2 months, because they, first of all, they had an influence and they had the
Mhm.
money. They gave lots of
Mhm.
money to judge and lawyer, and they
Mhm.
took your case, and they
Mhm.
means they made a story. They made up a story, and they take you from the prison within 1 or 2 months, whether you
Mhm.
have made a serious crime.
Mhm.
It depends on the
Okay.
person to whom you hire as a liar.
As a liar,
Yeah, yeah.
not a
Means
lawyer.
you hire. No, no, no. You means when you hire any perfect lawyer, advocate.
Liar, not lawyer.
Yeah, lawyer,
Ah,
lawyer,
okay,
advocate.
right, right. Yeah, actually, here in Sri Lanka, death penalty is not exercised right now. It is also in the law book,
Lawyer.
but it is not executed. Government decided not to uh, execute death penalty. Instead of government impose a lifelong imprisonment. That is the one given for person who commit severe crime like murder. So yeah, that is the situation. I think we are run out of the time. I think now almost 11 p.m. Sri Lankan time. Thank you very much once again, everybody who joined this meeting. First of all, I must thank International English Cafe founder Professor Dennis Parnell for his kind support and encouragement to do this kind of meeting, as well as Busan University of Foreign Studies, South Korea, which is responsible for providing a Zoom link. So next
Hmm.
meeting will next Friday at about 9 p.m. Sri Lankan time. I hope you all can join and practice and learn and share your experience. We can learn from each other. That is very important. English is not being our mother tongue. We have to speak frequently on different topic so that then only we will be able to have build our confidence. Not only confident, but also we can learn lot. We can exchange our ideas, and we can uh, learn other cultures and situations. So I think this is a good platform to speak. So I also would like to invite all of you to join Mr. Sunil meeting. It will be on next Sunday 9 a.m. Indian time. So I hope you all join that meeting also. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye bye,
Good
bye bye.
night.
Bye.
Have you taken the
Bye.
screenshot? Hello, brother.
Okay.
Have you taken the screenshot?
No, no. If you want, you can take. Yeah. Saji,
No, no, no.
Yes. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Please
listening.
turn camera.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for
Okay, that's
giving us available time here. This is my
Sunil. Would
first
you
time
like to
experience joining.
right?
No, no,
Okay.
no, no, brother. I have joined this meeting through my mobile, so I am not able to take any screenshot. You take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Bye for
Okay. Bye
now.
bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.
See you
Bye
again.
bye.
Bye.
For sure. For sure.